start us off.
And was that just about key moments of concentration?
Yeah, look, it's obviously it's a painful one because started the game really well. Obviously, not just the goals we scored, the way we were playing. Really in control of the game, and had some really good opportunities apart from 2 goals. Then you lose Christian after the second goal, which is just the way our season's gone. Nothing sort of runs smoothly, and they obviously capitalised on. By the time we sort of settled back down, they score. But still felt in the first half we had the better moments to get a third goal, a couple of key ones. Second half they came out and obviously put us under a bit of pressure, but I felt we were handling it not too badly. And then when they score, we then have a big moment 2-2 to go 3-2 up. And in these kind of games, those kind of moments are important. We don't take it, and then both penalties were poor on our behalf. It's kind of self-inflicted and unnecessary challenges, and you're kind of giving them 2 goals away for no reason, and you give yourself a mountain to climb, which proved too hard.
Can I ask you about those 3 potential injuries, Romero, Van den and Brendan Jobson?
Yeah, Romero was just obviously hugely disappointing. He felt something in his quad. He trained really well. He wasn't the one I was worried about, to be honest. But it's just, like I said, the way the season's going for us, unfortunately. So we'll just have to wait and see. Brendan just didn't feel well. He didn't feel well at half time, but he wanted to give it a go, but he just wasn't feeling 100%. So we had to sort of take him off. And then, the plan was always for Mickey to play 60-70 today. Like I said, I thought, Romero would be okay to play 90, but Mickey probably 60-70. So we're always going to take him off. He didn't feel anything significant. He just felt tightness, but we're always going to take him off anyway.
Did you gamble at all with the fitness of the 2 centre-backs in particular? Because obviously they weren't there and then some of the other ends.
No, like I said, Romero, it's not like he re-injured the same thing. It's a totally different injury. But also people, I'm sure, are aware of our situation. It's not like I've got a multitude of options there. So, you've got to make these decisions, and both players trained well, and and look, they both want to help, so you make these decisions with all the best information. Like I said, if it's not like Romero re-injured his toe, it's a totally different injury, which could happen at any time.
Some people say maybe this defeat has come in the most damaging way possible, and to see them up and lose the players. How bad's that legacy moving forward? How much of a challenge is that?
Oh, look, every sort of challenge you have is, is one you need to sort of overcome. So, whether it's ultimately, the pain of the defeat today, for me anyway, doesn't diminish that we also played very well against the top team, and at times looked the better side. So I always kind of look for that in terms of our growth. And like I said, it was disappointing that we worked awfully hard, but to give away 2 goals, then kind of when you give away 2 penalties unnecessarily, you're against a quality side anyway. Make things very difficult for yourself.
And what did you make of Moses Casado's tackle in the first half, and he obviously then won the penalties in the second one?
Oh, look, I think it's kind of where we're at with the current state of football, where people are just frozen to make big decisions. I think referees don't want to make them because they'll go to VAR. VAR doesn't want to intervene because they think it's so. You're kind of left in no man's land. There's a couple of decisions I thought today that were, definitely went against us. I thought Lyons would put his flag up for bizarrely for Decky when he was through. I don't know what for. But they're things that are out of our control. We can't do anything about that, and hopefully the powers that be sort of work that out.
Frustrating is it for you to have all these kind of uncontrollables?
It's just the space we're in at the moment. Like I said, we just don't seem to get that sort of ability to just gain some traction every time we seem to. Something comes along and disrupts us. People keep referring to City game, but we lost Vic straight afterwards for for 3 months. So it seems like we're just not able to do that. But like I said, they're uncontrollables. My role is to try and maintain the course of the things we can control, and keep sort of making sure we're focused on continuing to grow as a team, and I always feel with these things that at some point they even themselves out, and if you do the right things, they'll come back to you.
And when you said a couple of decisions didn't go your way, was one of them Casino and Saar? Were you surprised that that's not?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so but like I said, that's kind of where we're at. I just don't think, I've said it before, that technology has helped our game. I just don't see how it helps, because it means instead of one person being in control of a game and you're kind of accepting that, you kind of almost feels like no one's in control because everyone's scared to make a decision to overturn somebody else. Referees are scared to make a decision because in case they get it wrong, VAR don't want to intervene, which is, I get that, because they don't want disruptions to the game. So you just got to cop it.
When you talk about, sort of momentum, really, just finding that consistency, I guess, because, it's difficult to, I know you've got injuries, but it's difficult to play off certain parts of today's game against, other performances.
Yeah, well, but that's what I mean. Every time we have sort of seemed like we're on solid footing, something has come along and, sort of become an impediment for us to do that. So it's just the way our season's gone so far. Fair to say, we went there like that last year. So it's not like, since I've been in this unusual territory, but ultimately, as I said, my role in that is to focus on the things I can control, and keep preparing the team the best we can to keep progressing as a football team, and turn our season around.
Just confidence and belief among the players becoming an issue.
When I look at today's performance, I don't see them lacking confidence or belief. I think it's probably the other way, where I think, say, both penalties we conceded were born out of desperation. I think they're desperate to kind of turn our season around, and are really disappointed with the way it's gone. And when you're in that mode, you kind of lose that sort of composure and discipline you need. So I don't think, like I said, it's not like we're hanging on in games. Like, we wouldn't play like we did today if there was lack of belief or confidence. I just think when you get into this kind of situation we're in, there's also this sense of desperation from the players, and I thought that cost us today.
I also felt even at 2-0 there was a bit of attention in the crowd, even when they were winning. I just wondered whether that translates to
Look, fair play to them. I thought the crowd were good today. I thought, they got behind the team. But, I guess when the season's gone as it has for us, and then, like I said, at 2-0 to lose your centre-back, it's just, it does disrupt you. It's not like, you started the game so well, you have to make a substitution, which means, you're hampered in making substitutions in the second half, and all these things come along that you just go, well, here we go, another challenge for us. Nothing's really running smoothly. So I think the crowd probably senses that as well, and like I said, it almost becomes a bit of a self-fulfilling thing where you're almost expecting things to go wrong.
Dave, final one, please.
To say, actually, you touched on it before, but this is uncharted territory for you as a manager. Can you sort of, turn the focus inward, and how do you sort of, A, stop everyone feeling sorry for themselves because everything's going against you, and B, the processes that you try and...
I don't sense anyone's feeling sorry for themselves, but it's a tough moment, because you kind of, there are all these tools you could possibly use as a manager when you're going through tough moments to sort of turn things around, and our limited sort of resources from a playing perspective at the moment doesn't allow us to do that. So you've got to find other ways, because it's not through a lack of effort. The players who are constantly out there, because we can't rotate, are given everything they can, but it kind of diminishes performance as well, because they probably need a rest, but we can't give them a rest. So, but I think it's just something we need to kind of tackle head on and keep pushing on. Still plenty sort of to play for us in terms of, between now and January, just to make sure that, we keep performing. I think I still sense within this squad there's a real kind of conviction in what we're doing, and if we maintain that, then we'll turn our season around. And like I said, hopefully at some point we hit some smoother waters just in terms of some of the things that are happening at the moment, and some of it's self-inflicted, but hopefully we can get some more consistency.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, who wants to get us underway? Bobby?
Does that feel like your biggest win yet as Chelsea manager?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not thinking about this. It's for sure it's important to win. First of all, for the way that arrive, because to come in this stadium against this team and to concede 2 goals and then continue with the same plan on the ball, off the ball, show how the players they are in this moment mentally strong. That is important. Then personally, I don't consider this game the biggest win. I said many times already that this team is going to win games against big team, is going to lose game against big team because it's football. The only thing I really focus and care is how we can improve.
What do you think went wrong in that first 20 minutes when you were 2-0 down? You looked like a long way down.
No, yeah, Mark Cucurella said to me at the end of the game that he was trying to give a little bit of emotion to the game. Probably was too much, 2 goals. But probably is the perfect win for this motivation, because 2 goals down was the worst picture for us. Even if we were in control, we were playing, we conceded 2 goals from Cucu, and probably we conceded 1 more chances because we were wrong in the build-up. Then we create chances, we control the game, we keep the ball. Then half-time, we change something tactically, and second half, I think we deserve to win the game.
Davide?
When you see a team showing this strong mentality, how happy are you as a man?
But very happy. Since we start, we are trying to work the way we want to play on the ball and off the ball, but also we are trying to work in terms of mentally togetherness, to come in this stadium and think that you are going to win or compete without suffer or without some bad moment. It's impossible. It's impossible. So we were ready for that. As I said, probably it's too much after 15 minutes to give away 2 goals like tonight, but it's the perfect win probably because of this.
Matt?
Cole Palmer said last year that he doesn't practice penalties. I wondered if he does practice penalties now, and what you thought of the Panenka.
Probably since we start, I didn't see Cole shooting penalty. And in terms of the second penalty, is Cole. He's cool, and you have to expect anything. The good thing about him, again, once again tonight, Bissouma was marking him man to man, so he has to learn how to play against team that now they go man to man with him. But overall, he was fantastic the way he worked off the ball, the pressing from all the players in front, the two wingers, Nico, Cole, very good.
He's scored 12 out of 12 penalties in the Premier League, which is a record for consecutive penalties. Given he doesn't practice, that seems remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you think he's so
Because Cole belong to that kind of players that they are not normal players. They are top players, and top players they do things that the normal players or us we say how he can do that. It's because he's Cole. It's because he's top, and we can expect this from Cole.
Liam?
Were there any concussion concerns with Romeo at half-time, or was it just purely tactical?
No, unfortunately, he felt something in his hamstring the last minutes of the first half. Now he was working without any pain, but because it was a small things, since we start, I don't like to lose player for 5, 6, 7 games in a row, and then 45 minutes, even if Romeo was playing fantastic first half, but we tried to change because he had a problem. No, can happen. Can happen. Unfortunately, happen the same player twice, but I think happen many times in football that a player sleep. As I said, unfortunately, happened to him twice, but yeah, no more than that.
Nizar?
Kind of. I was watching the celebrations at the end, and you were getting involved with the fans, and all the players were as well. Is that sort of the biggest celebration you've been involved in, and sort of how do you manage the players going forward after a big celebration, a big high?
No, but we work every day for this kind of moment to celebrate with the fans and to be close to them for sure. Because tonight was derby, because the way we are in this moment, we are all happy, and I think to share that moment is fantastic. I said many times that we need our fans home and away, and I will tell now in this moment that against Brentford we need them to continue in this moment for us. Won't be an easy game against Brentford, and we need them to help us and pushing us.
John?
Enzo, just going back to Cole, on current form, is he the most exciting and the best player in the Premier League right now, on current form?
For us, for sure. But then I think Premier League is full of top players, top talent. But Cole belong to that players.
Can you, I mean, he's so young, isn't he? He's sort of kind of so just instinctive.
I said I had Cole for 1 year, 4 years ago at City under 23. So I know Cole from 4 or 5 years ago. The best thing from him is that 4 or 5 years ago, when he was with me under 23, he was in one way, and now after 2 years, 20 goals, 30 goals, 25 goals, assists, that everyone consider him one of the same, is exactly the same guy. Low football, humble, no strange things, and this is the best thing for Cole and for young players, because you know that today young players, if they play one game good, they already think that they are, and they lose the balance. Cole, the best thing he has that is always the same, don't change, and we are very happy with Cole.
We'll go Peter, then finish with James.
Can I ask about Jadon Sancho? It feels like after Southampton and Tottenham, like you're building up sort of a rhythm and consistency. Would you say today was probably his best performance?
I said since we start that the reason why Jadon came here is because we think that Jadon is going to help us. Unfortunately, he had some small problems, so he was out for a while. Now he's back. The only thing he has to do is to continue in the same way. He cannot drop, otherwise he's not going to play. And tonight about his performance and Pedro Neto is on the ball. Both they were very good, but off the ball they were running, follow Porro, follow Udogi. They were defensively very good, and this is what we need.
James?
Enzo, you mentioned at half-time tactical tweak you had to make. Obviously, you made the substitution. What was the problem and how did you fix it?
No, there was no problem, to be honest. I think the plan first half was working well. We were attacking, controlling the game. We conceded 2 goals, unfortunately. I was very happy. The only thing that, watching the way they were pressing, first half we had Cole Palmer